All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had some technical difficulties right there. Apologize for that. Anyway, shout out to RTZ Mossberg 88. We got your boy Alexander K back in the chair.
Yeah, man. This was a good episode.
I think so. We got some shit off our chest.
Got some shit off our chest.
Because definitely had some disrespectful shit happen. Yo, that Instacart shit. Like, I mean, that's why I feel like I can't do Uber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be hearing about Shawn shit or other people's. But then, damn, then the food shit. They even try to get you. Even when you do this shit, no contact delivery type shit, they still try to fuck with you. They still try to fuck with you.
Dog, these and this is something like these delivery services or whatever. They need to set up like I don't know, like a system, man. Because like let's say I deliver something to you. You can tell these people anything, and they just ride with it. Like, oh, you can't work for us anymore because this person said you pulled your dick out on their porch. It's like, I never did nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I never did nothing like that. It's like, oh, we got a report here that says you pulled your penis out.
I'll be like, I used to be so disappointed when I would look up at that, when I would be getting my DoorDash, and it'd be like, knock on the door. What? Why you want me to knock on the door? Let me just sit this shit on your fucking, like, why you want to see me, motherfucker? Like,
exactly.
Like,
and you got a ring ring
camera, all that. Like, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I know you saw me.
I'm gonna take the picture of the shit on your doorstep. Look, you gonna know everything. Like, why you want to see me? Like, that made me not even want to take the order. If I know I gotta see your motherfucking fat ass, like, I'd rather just not. Like, I was loving it when motherfucker. Oh shit, you always said it good. I don't want to see you either, bitch.
Bro,
let's make this better for both of us.
Exactly. This is the disrespectful episode, but you know what's so disrespectful, bro? I didn't do this.
What's that?
If you want to buy or sell a home, don't do it alone. Call Mike 972-880-9107. Damn, is that his number? 8107, I think.
I would have to look at my phone to know.
Mike Danielson, your local DFW realtor. Call Mike. Don't do it alone.
You know what? Like, if he wasn't paying attention in the early show, I'm gonna hear about it tomorrow.
Oh, of course.
Y'all didn't. What the fuck? Y'all didn't talk about Mike payday, Mike Danielson? Like, no, we did, Mike. We did. And look, now we're talking about you again. So that's technically twice. So you can't even say we didn't talk about you.
Right.
You son of a bitch.
But holla at Mike, man, if you looking for a home.
Before he gets too busy, like, God.
Before he gets too busy, because that man is on it.
He on it.
If you looking for a home to buy or rent, you need to call Mike, man. He doing his thing.
I mean, like, I don't think I'm putting his business out there too much by saying this, but like, eventually you're gonna have to talk to one of his representatives. Like, if you don't if you don't check with him now, you're gonna be like, it's gonna be like Mike Danielson Realtors. And, like, you have to be checking in with some people he thinks are like him that he hires to be like his realtors. Like, you have to check in with him. So get with him now.
Get with him now. Get him now.
Everybody still seem to be happy. All the people I've seen that do fuck with Mike, they all seem to be very happy with, you know what I'm saying, like, with their purchases. So, like, he seems to be the proof is in the pudding for old Mike Danielson.
He's my manager, and pretty soon I ain't gonna be able to get in touch with him. So, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's a fact. Like,
hey, get with Mike, man. That's
as soon as Mike gets, like, personal assistance and shit like that, you will never hear from Mike Danielson ever again. Not directly, anyway. Not directly. Not through without proxy.
Yeah, it's gonna take 3 to 5 business days before he even call you back. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna have a meeting with his 3D hologram.
You know what I mean?
AI produced 3D hologram. This is not actually Mike Danielson. I am just an AI representative, pre-programmed with Mike Danielson responses like, "Don't do it alone.
Don't do it alone. Don't do it alone." But man, listen, man. I thank everybody for tuning in, man. This was a good episode, the disrespect episode. Villain and Friends 3.
Oh shit, yeah. This is what we like. We do. Look, I have a great time every time you've been here. We started doing this shit like that. But what we are really horrible at is really clocking in these things that we do to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, take advantage of this platform that we have, like Villains and Friends 3. Yo, go get at it.
Now listen, man. Y'all know I'm a comedian. You know I'm funny. I'm very funny. and I talk about real subjects, man. I really do. I just make what I do is I make fun of things that that maybe have like hurt my feelings back in some time ago, or you know what I'm saying. I love talking about racism. I do, cause it's great. I need racism to survive. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out Blue Label Johny for another bomb ass flyer. And I'm telling y'all right now, man, all you comedians, if you want a dope ass flyer, and then you don't want your flyer designer making them whack ass flyers, dancing all in your videos, come to On Air Don't Care.
Dancing all in the video.
Yeah, dancing. We got, man, between both of us, man,
we can make it happen for you.
We can make it happen for you, man. But my man Blue Label Johny, he all those Villain and Friends flyers that you see, this is the man behind those flyers. He made another dope flyer. He always makes me Thanos. Thanos is my favorite villain. You know what I'm saying? Next to Magneto. Magneto and Thanos, man.
Side note, I heard the Marvel's end credit scene supposed to have some hint of Thanos coming back. That's what I heard.
Oh shit.
That's what I heard. Maybe I'm hearing rumors, but I heard Thanos supposed to be coming back. Who knows?
But Villain and Friends 3, man, it's going everybody in Dallas is going to be at the Plano House of Comedy. So now I don't want to hear that you waiting for a word. I want y'all to come to Plano House of Comedy. Tickets are only $5.
If she don't want to go to the movies,
yeah.
If she don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory,
yeah.
If she don't want to go to Chili's, take her to the Plano's House of Comedy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a date, right? Comedy show. That's a date, right? That's a date. That's what these motherfuckers call a date, right?
That's a date, man. You know, buy your ticket $5. You and your girl come in. 2 items minimum. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's standard. Look, who doesn't know from Seinfeld days that you gotta get two things you go to comedy club? Who don't know that? That's just
right.
That's just understood.
Man, I'm gonna have a Blue Label Johny gonna be there. My man Sam Brand gonna be there. Shout out Sam Brand.
Oh yeah, like Cuz been like getting the snaps at everybody's shit. Like he's like.
Listen, I got a magnificent lineup, man. I got Mighty Mike. Who else we got? Yeah, hilarious. Mighty Mike he's gonna be in building. We got Shawn K hosting, even though he mad at me, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Shawn K hosting.
It's temporary. They're putting their hang on a temporary pause. Because business is business.
Business is business. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get the flyer pulled up.
Yeah, pull the flyer up. We got Carletta K. Man, Carletta K is funny as hell, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, she's funny, dog. She got this joke, dog. You know I got that joke where I do that London accent. But she got a joke where she does a London accent. And I told her, like, we need to make a skit together. You know what I'm saying? Because I should be off the chain with those London accents. You know what I'm saying? So we got my lady, Carletta K, in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say my girl. I'm going to say my lady. Carletta K is in the house. We got my man, Mark Few, dog. Mark Few, great dog. That, man, I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's one of the most talented comedians that I know personally is Mark Few. Like, I sit back and watch his shit. You know what I'm saying? That like, I'm just being honest. I sit back and watch Mark Few's comedy. You know what I'm saying? More than I watch my own shit.
Yeah, I was a little embarrassed that I didn't recognize that I used this picture twice. I should have like had I known, I definitely only would have used the one because that one is way better picture than that one. Like I gotta do so much work.
I like the suit with the drink.
I do, but the quality of the picture is so much less. So I can when I do your little when I do my magic shit, it doesn't take to as good as like a better like look how good you look, right?
Right.
Like if the quality of the picture was like that, I could do all the same shit to him. But hey, because had I known, never would have left that one off.
And we also, man, this show is featuring my home lady. Let me put it that way. I haven't met her yet. It's crazy. I haven't met her yet. The thing is, like, me and this lady have been like in the same circles.
Yeah.
But we don't quite meet yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's heard so much about me, and I've heard so much about her. And I'm excited to meet her, man. Julie Drake, bro. And Julie Drake is funny as hell. She doing big things in the comedy scene. And I ain't gonna be surprised if pretty soon y'all don't see her on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? But she gonna be. I'm blessed that she gonna bless our stage, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And bless the show, man. So Julie Drake will be in the house, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to meet her. But I also got a special guest coming, bro. Listen.
Oh, that's not on the flyer.
He's not on the flyer. You know.
But it's a heat.
Yeah, you know I was in the Dallas Comedy Club contest, right?
Right. That was this past weekend, right?
Yeah. So let me tell you this quick story. So I met this young dude, man, and he was like, we was in the green room, and we were all meeting each other. And it's like, hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm on the show. Blah blah blah. And he was like, man, this is a great room. I've only been on stage 6 times.
Damn.
And I feel like I'm not worthy enough to be in this room with you guys. I don't feel like I'm a comedian. And I told him, I said, look, bro, don't never doubt yourself like that. Don't ever doubt yourself like that. I was like, look, man, people always want to tell you what you are and what you are not, because that's their vision of you. But you know what you want to be. You know what your vision is. If you get on stage and you start telling jokes, you are a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
I think imposter syndrome though is just something that like even I've heard like even the top filmmakers, the top comedians, the top it's just something like, man, do I deserve am I really as funny as people do I think I am, or do I deserve to be I think imposter syndrome is something that people office I mean this guy's only a couple weeks in, so definitely he probably in his own mind he doesn't feel like he's done all the things that y'all have done in terms of just to make that claim. So it's it doesn't matter how he may have not even noticed he's getting laughs because he's so early into the fucking thing. He's maybe he thinks that's normal to get laughs. Not understanding that a lot of comedians go weeks to dead audiences before they've learned to turn a crowd and shit like that.
And I'm gonna tell the rest of his story, but I'm gonna tell a story after that.
Yeah.
That's similar to what he going through. So man, we do this contest, right? Now, the thing about the contest was I was first. Now, going first is kind of bad, bro. Now, this is my theory about contests. You already got the winner. You already know who the winner is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm getting in front of the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. And I was getting laughs. My timing was perfect. Payday was like, yo, your timing was perfect. You know what I'm saying? You were executing the jokes and everything. So I'm not worried. I don't even care about winning or losing. You know what I'm saying? But what I do care about is how many people come up to me afterwards and be like, yo, that shit was funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? This dude was nervous the whole way through, bro. Got on stage and killed. He killed, dog. And listen, when you on stage, you can't tell that you killing. You really can't, because it's something about you that blocks out everything else.
Right.
And you just trying to get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? But this dude was killing, and I told him, I was like, bro, listen, I want to work with you in the future. You know what I'm saying? But the future is right now. So so I made a special guest spot for this dude, man. His name is Sir John.
That's love, dude. Shit.
Sir John, man, and he's gonna be on the show. I'm gonna give him a 5 minute.
Shout out to dude, man.
Shout out to Sir John, man. I'm giving him a 5-minute set. And he did this joke where he said people can identify with what they want to be.
Yeah.
I identify as being black. Dog. And the callback he kept doing, that shit had my ass rolling. I was like, dog, this shit funny as fuck. I don't think he realized how funny, and I hope he does this. Cause y'all gonna be rolling. You need to come out to Villain and Friends 3, man. It's gonna be be a vibe.
Just
man.
like I said, just like I was trying to tell you about Mike, Alexander K is going to be that dude on television, movies. He's
thank
you know what I'm saying?
Thank
He's other motherfuckers who are further in the game than he and I are already seeing it. You know what I'm saying? To the point they're inviting him out of state. Look, so same thing. y'all better clock in at Villains and Friends 3 and not Villains and Friends 17 and shit like that you can only watch on Netflix.
We gonna keep going.
Or you can probably only order on, like, look, eventually it's going to get to a more exclusive, like, tier. So please check it, like, clock it now. Like, you already know, like, if you already know Alexander K, you already know he been funny. Like, and cuz already, like, he's already been honing the mic skills to be a stand-up comedian for years now at this point. Like, and the lineup, dude, like, please believe me, the people said the last one classic. People said first one classic. Look, both you and Shawn throw good shows. Now, I don't know about how good of a stand-up comic he is, but one thing I can say about Shawn K is he is a great host. He knows how to make a lineup. He's just usually the worst. He's usually the worst stand-up comic in his shows. But when he's hosting, oh yeah, y'all gonna have a great time. Shawn's a great host, much better host than he's a stand-up comedian, much better. But yeah, it's gonna be a fucking hell of a show. I can't wait. You said the bar up for old boy. I hope he doesn't crash and burn in his 5 minutes. You set the bar pretty high. Would have been better for him to surprise and have no expectation, but way to set the bar for him.
Yeah, gonna do his
trying to think what else.
But wait, yeah, let me tell you the story.
You were get. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm gonna say the comic's name, man. I'm gonna say her name, man. So one night, man, Travi, me and Travi, we have a mutual friend, that's successful in comedy. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, he's performing tonight, man. Come out." I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna come out." And then he was like, "Yo," but Travi was like, "They having a gong show after the performances. Maybe you can get on the gong show, do some jokes, and see if you can win." Now, the thing about the gong show is, don't nobody want you to win. Nobody wants anybody to win. Like, everybody is there to boo. Like, that's how it is. You know
I don't think I knew that about the gong show.
Yeah, everybody, like if you break through, you break through.
I guess that makes sense, but I guess I never watched it. I'm aware of what the gong show is or was, but I don't think I knew that's what it was. Is like you were like everybody was there to boo you.
Right. So it was this comedian. She's from Milwaukee. Built like a 32-ounce can of Milwaukee's Best. You fat bitch. Her name is Kelly Kells. You know what I'm saying? She gets ready to get on stage. And now, Kelly Kells, how you doing? Kelly Kells is a big woman, man. She fat as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And she's on stage, and she starts twerking. And, while she's twerking or whatever, I'm drinking my drink. I'm looking at the stage. Now, I'm not moved by all this. But she looks at me, and she's like, "Smile, nigga." And I'm like, I don't respond to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being called that in public, like, when it ain't us. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't respond like that. I really don't respond like that. But anyway, Kelly Kells she comes out, she starts twerking and shit. I'm not finding this part of the show amusing, so I'm just drinking my drink. I'm ready for her to start the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Now, she get into her jokes. She was pretty funny. She was pretty funny or whatever. But I don't know. I just didn't like it. Well, after she does her twerking and all that, like I said, she goes into her jokes. And she's a pretty, I can't take it from her. She's a funny comedian. You know what I'm saying? She's a very funny comedian. The jokes were, but she got to a point in her jokes where it seemed like she was trying to pinpoint at me. She was like, "Ladies, let me tell y'all something. Don't you ever let these men disrespect you and tell you you just a fat bitch. This is a fupa. This is a crock pot right here. You know what I'm saying? It's warming this pussy up and blah 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 blah." And like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? And she target. It's like you targeting me, bitch. I didn't say nothing about you. You just take what it was. This is what I thought it was. This is what I think it was. You were uncomfortable with yourself. You a fat bitch. And you're very uncomfortable with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you took it upon yourself to target somebody, and then you want to talk about me. "Look at your black ass over there. Smile, nigga." Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I know just how dark I am. I know how I look. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you pinpointing me out. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do your show. Do your show. You know what I'm saying? So she gets off stage and she mugging me. Like a dude, like mugging me. So they do the gong show. They do the gong show. They call me up. And, you know, I'm doing a joke. Some people are laughing, then it starts turning into boos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they do, and she like, oh, look at God. She take the little thing and she does the gong like, bing, 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 starts beating on it.
Yeah.
Dog. After the show is over, I get off stage. I'm off stage. I'm about to leave. She came over to me and she was like, I ain't never seen no nigga come to a motherfucking comedy show and don't smell. When a motherfucker tell you to smile, nigga, you smile, nigga. And like she wanted to fight me. Dog, I sat back. I said, listen, we ain't got to do this here. We ain't got to do none of this here. I was like, look, you just did a show, right? You getting paid, right? Go get paid. Get out my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything to say to me, go get because she married. Go get your husband. You know what I'm saying? Go and get your husband. You cannot talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Was he there?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, damn.
He was back in Milwaukee with the rest of the fat Milwaukee
probably
bitch.
Happy.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably happy.
Probably. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, boy, this is a big fat Milwaukee's best bitch. You know what I'm saying? And
look, I had me a nice Caucasian Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
She's the love of my life. I wish I could have her right back right now. Shout out to Alyssa. Go ahead.
When I went to Wisconsin, that's all I saw was a lot of white women. But I didn't go to Milwaukee though.
Now there's not a lot of yammage out there.
No,
there's a lot of beautiful women out there. Just not a lot of
fattage, but it's not a lot of yammage.
Yeah, that's the weird part. It's weird to see curvaceous women and then you turn around and there's no ass there. It's kind of weird. But anyway, continue. I digress.
But she came over and I said, look, we ain't got look, I'm not here to argue with you and shit. And she kept telling me like, you ain't no comedian, blah 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 blah. And then it's dog, she bipolar. I think she bipolar because she just switched and she was like, well, I see you got braces and you trying to work on your smile and you know what I'm saying, and you know if you a comedian, blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, I'm trying to go home. Get out of my face, dog. Every time I walk somewhere, she walked and trapped me wherever I was walking. So then the dude that was throwing the show, he came over there and he was like, you ain't no motherfucking comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, get over there and help that lady get off stage. It was this lady trying to get off stage, older lady. And I helped her get off stage. But I was just like, but that's what I was trying to tell Sir John, bro. Don't let a motherfucker tell you what you are and what you ain't. Whatever you say you are, that's what you are. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like these... Man, dog, I listen to a lot of comedians' podcasts, and they like, oh, you only been doing it for this long, and blah, 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 and you could never do this. You could never beat me in this comedy shit, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm not in contest with you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is everybody on their own journey.
Yeah, and all these comedians make their little TikToks, and they blow up, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm a stand-up comedian. Bruh. If you don't like
so what
it,
are you mad about? That they figured out the internet and you did it? Like, I mean, that's...
Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker selling out rooms that you probably haven't sold out. You know what I'm saying?
Like, well, good example is this is Dave Chappelle, probably my absolute favorite stand-up comedian. Mm-hmm. Andrew Schultz, another one of my favorites. He's not in the same league, but still one of my favorites. He on Joe Rogan one time was like, Joe Rogan referenced Andrew Schultz to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was like, well, that's not what I do. That's not like, you know what I'm saying? Just because Dave Chappelle has an opinion about that does not mean shit about what anyone else got to think about Andrew Schultz or even what Andrew Schultz got to think. It's like, dude, if you doing what you're doing, don't worry about what the fuck anybody else is doing.
Right. Yeah, do your shit. Hey, yo, congratulations to Ralph Barbosa.
Oh.
His Netflix special is up.
Fuck it, yeah. Oh, is it up?
It's up, bro.
Oh, shit. Have you watched it?
I was listening to it. I ain't watched it, but I listened to it at work the other day. Dope. Yeah, he has some real...
I like his... Shouting out people. Shout out to the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, shout out to the Texas Rangers, man. They just won the World Series. That's a long time coming, bro. Do you know how...
Yeah.
How many years I've seen the Rangers try to go for that title, man. And I thought they ain't even won it with Nolan Ryan, huh? Damn, that's crazy. Nah, I think this is their first.
Oh,
series.
first one. Oh, damn.
That's crazy.
No,
bro.
the Ryans couldn't make it happen. God,
Nah.
the Great White Hope couldn't make it happen.
He can't make it happen, but he's selling that beef.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know he making it happen in the bank account.
Yeah, he's selling that beef.
He's like, what World Series?
He probably get an honorary ring.
His grandkids are like, Dad used to play baseball? Or Granddad used to play baseball?
Right. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought he was just rich.
But yeah, man, just a little story I wanted to share, man, and I put yes, I
did
say
this is the disrespect episode.
This is the disrespect, and then I did say Kelly Kells, fat bitch ass Kelly Kells, because you's a fat biatch. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My little local ass, comedy ass.
I know. Well, we don't have the, but if you're watching the stream, it does say on air. Don't care. Right there across the bottom of the screen.
And I don't give a fuck.
And guess what? That's why I couldn't have motherfuckers on the show. You can come, you can be a guest and care, but I could have anyone who hosts the share who care. My son, he don't give a shit. Now Shawn kind of gives a shit, but enough or not, he does not care enough about what other people care about, so he qualifies. So he definitely qualifies.
But yeah, y'all need to come out to Villain and Friends 3, November 15th, playing on House of Comedy. Come out, man. You're gonna have a good time, man. I'm telling y'all. You got anything else?
Man, I'll be here at Flips on Thursday nights. We're gonna do a Grown and Sexy, so y'all make sure you come out to Flips in Denton if you're in the North Texas area. I host. Let me switch to my fucking camera. My fucking. While I'm talking to camera. I also host karaoke on Sunday nights at the Library Bar. I DJ Friday nights in Grand Prairie at Hooters. Y'all check me at all them spots. Shawn you can catch Shawn Tuesday nights at the Library Bar hosting bingo karaoke. He's often there on Friday nights. Check him out there. Make sure you look for Kuma Coleone next week. He'll be back. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we didn't cover.
So we'll all be back next week. Right?
I believe we'll all be back next week. If everybody is back, with their if everybody's not mad at everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like hopefully we'll have the whole crew back. We'll bring the other table back. So you can split us out. We should have the multiple cameras back. You know what I'm saying? So you can see all the different angles of our lovely and fat faces. But other than that, I think that's the whole outline. We got everything covered. We got I believe so. All the pertinence going on this week. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for On or Don't Care. We'll have the whole staff back next week.
Yeah, we out.
And we out. Go ahead. Wait.